Why was the 1960 draft so devastating for young 60s families? Imagine hearing your son might be sent halfway across the world to fight in a war that many people are protesting. That was the reality for many families in the 1960s. The draft during the year 1968 was especially harsh. It pulled young men from their routines, their jobs, and their hopes for the future. Many of these men were just starting families or planning to settle down. Suddenly, they faced the possibility of being sent into combat zones in Vietnam. This created a lot of fear and uncertainty at home. Families worried about injury or even losing their loved ones. The draft also tore apart family stability because fathers, brothers, and sons could be taken away at any moment. The system was not fair either. Men from working-class backgrounds or those who did not go to college were more likely to be drafted. College students often received deferments, which meant they could stay out of the military longer. This caused resentment and tension in communities. A lottery system was introduced in 1969 to make the process more random, but families still felt anxious about their sons' futures. The political climate of 1968 made everything worse. The presidential election was happening, and protests against the war grew louder. Many families felt powerless against a government that seemed to send their children into harm's way for a distant conflict. The effects of the draft went beyond immediate family worries. Men who were drafted often faced long-term economic struggles. Some had difficulty finding jobs after returning from war. Others fathered children earlier than planned, trying to avoid the draft through paternity deferments. This added social pressure and complicated family dynamics. The draft also became a symbol of the larger societal divisions of the time. It highlighted the conflicts between different social classes and political beliefs. Looking back at the 60s, the draft stands out as a painful chapter. It contrasted sharply with the era's hopes for peace and progress. It reminds us how much families had to sacrifice and how political decisions can deeply affect everyday lives. The draft's impact on families shows how the societal upheavals of 1968 shaped a generation's experience of love, loss, and resilience.